If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Well, thanks for having me out here, Nestor. As we were talking about, and I touched upon it on my blog today, I did spend a year in Philadelphia, and I noticed some things recently here with the Orioles' recent, I guess you could say, moderate success. People, the fan base in Philadelphia, they were quite strange. Obviously, you hear stories about batteries getting thrown at people's heads. That one story about the fat slob that forcibly puked on the child in front of him. That's the kind of fan. That is the epitome of the Philadelphia fan base. They also their local sports radio call-ins. They call in and they propose these trades. They propose trades like, we're going to trade let's get Albert Pujols in exchange for the Wachovia Center, the secondary for the Eagles, and all of the Flyers. And this kind of stuff is just nonsensical, and it doesn't even make any sense. It's just pure idiocy. But what I'm starting to notice a lot more is that sort of foolishness is now coming over to the Baltimore fan base now that we have been relatively successful. The other day I was reading that we should trade Matt Wieters. That makes zero sense. That Steve Bisciotti should step in and sign Adam Jones. When you start crossing sports and you start trading buildings for people and people for other sports that aren't even the same sport, then it's not going to fly. You start sounding like a real nincompoop, a real boob. So I'd like to make sure that we don't start going down that path here in Baltimore. The other day I was reading, as a joke, but that the Orioles should hire Dwight Howard. That doesn't make any sense. It's not clever. One person is good at a sport. I bet they'd be good at our sport. It doesn't make any sense. So that's one part I wanted to touch upon. So Baltimore fans, try to stay a little bit humble and try to make sure that you're not becoming this Philly caveman type persona that I'm describing. Next thing I wanted to touch upon, I don't obviously have my own radio show, so it's something I wanted to bring up, was this Tiger Woods legend slam, quote unquote. I've never heard of anything so ridiculous in my life. He did some cross promotion the other day when he was saying that the Congressional, is like playing 3 U.S. Opens in a row. Congressional, I've been there. They did have the U.S. Open there a year ago, but this is not a top tier course. Especially, you can't compare yourself to playing in a third major when you're playing against Bo Van Pelt, who I believe his top finish in any major has never been better than 30th place. So that, come on, Tiger, give it a break on that. I know it's your tournament and you want to make it sound like it's nice, but that is not going to fly, and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Bo Van Pelt, and who else was up there? Hunter Mahan. Well, he's a pretty solid golfer, but this was, he was playing the Little Sisters of the Poor, pretending that this was the third major of the year. So that's not gonna work. But sorry. Okay. All right. So I just want to thank Nestor for having me out here. Remember to buy a Toyota and go to Jimmy's Seafood.
That's it?
That's it.
All right, that's fine. That's all you got. If that's all you got, it's all you got. Appreciate.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.